Hello everybody, this is the Powerful channel, and today I'm doing a review of Lucifer, episode 12, and my thoughts and opinion. So let's go on this journey together and have a discussion, okay? It starts off with Lucifer and the captain of the police force, aka Kane, were like talking like this. He's like, Lucifer's like, oh, you're a bleeder, you're still bleeding. He's like, yes, I still bleed and I still feel pain and death, but I just don't die, I just heal. And they're drinking a little bit, and Lucifer was like, this, why did you take my double fix and my eight rings? He's like, I didn't do that, okay? He's like, well, how'd your friend do? He's like, he went rogue, like, you know, and I had to kill him because he went rogue. But he didn't do either. Like, I don't know what happened to you. I basically was using you for something else, and I need you out of my way, like this. And he's like, well, you tell me what I want to know. He's like, I'm leaving. He's like, I'll tell everybody who you are. He's like, nobody believes you're the devil. Screw off. So cuts off to the detective and Maze talking back and forth, and Maze is doing like throwing knives at the wall, completely disrespectful like this. And then you see the detective snap, like, you cannot do that. You live with me. It's disrespectful. You're damaging the house. And Maze is like this. You're not mad at me. You're mad at someone else. Tell me what's up. And then the detective's like this. Well, I'm mad because Lucifer betrayed me. And I'm like, bitch, please. He didn't betray you. He was doing a lot. He did what he thought was right. He didn't backstab you. He didn't freaking like that. It's because he didn't tell you his whole plan. Wasn't really a traitor. But that's not the point. Next scene, you see the freaking dead body of some like surfer guy, and freaking doctor of the police force was checking her body, checking his body to see how he died, and they found out he was strangled. Lucifer shows up, and the detective's like, I don't want you here. I don't want you in my case. I didn't call you. And she flips out and walks away. Well, it goes back to the station, and you see freaking captain of the police force and the detective talking like this, A.K. Canyon. Like, Canyon's like, hey, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna change the situation. I'm not gonna be in this station anymore. I'm leaving in 3 days, like this. And she's like, no, you should stay. A lot of people out here. And they talk. He's like, no, I'm leaving. Goodbye. It cuts off to freaking Lucifer talking to his shrink, and then like he's discussing why the freaking detective's mad at him. And the detective's like, she's mad at you because you didn't tell her your plan and you kind of fucked her over. And I'm like, why are you ever taking us? You didn't do that bad thing. But you could tell me if you think Lucifer was in the wrong or not. I don't think he was in the wrong. But you see that little composition they have, and then it goes back to the station, and you see the Lucifer's mom's vessel, basically talking to freaking the doctor of the freaking police force, Mendez, like the hot, sexy Spanish girl Mendez, and then like freaking like she's like, and then Lucifer's mom's vessel's like, why are you not talking that much? What's wrong with you? What, you're being acting weird? And she's like, well, the captain of the police force, freaking King, basically told me I talked too much and he yelled in my face, and it hurt my heart. He was like my hero, and I've been hurt by it, you know. And then she's like, you need to stick up for yourself. And anytime a man says this to you, you should not let somebody push you around. You just say, well, I don't know how to. She's like, I'll teach you, blah, blah. Well, later on, you see a scene with the freaking captain of the police force, Canyon, and her talking with her mom's vessel, and she's like, if I was back in there, I would destroy you. Like this. What you did to her, the Amanda was disrespectful. Like this. She looks up to you, and you think you're a big man for bullying a woman like that of a thing. And she's like, what are you talking about? I did nothing wrong. And he's like, oh crap, I snapped on her, my bad. I mean, situation, you know, if he killed was basically his little brother, you know, or son, if you think of that, because they're very close. His partner. Well, back to this. Emmanuel and freaking is going to a doctor appointment, and it's just kind of funny. It turns out he has the claps, like that. So I was like laughing. Like, he has chlamydia, to be exact. And like he's like, I'm an angel. I don't get chlamydia. That's impossible. And the doctor's like, hey, call all the people you got chlamydia from and see what's up, okay? So the next scene, you see freaking Maze and Lucifer String talking back and forth, and basically, I'm so happy you didn't hang out with Emmanuel anymore. It would be weird. It really hurts me. You know, he was just nice for being a good friend. Really creepy but stupid. You know, she's a demon. She gets called. She was just a man. It's not a big deal. And she fucking the shrink's like, oh, yeah, okay. Well, it cuts off to basically the detective and freaking the detective's ex-husband are doing a stakeout like that. The detective's ex-husband is basically uncovered as a freaking surfer guy, you know, trying to like find who killed the guy. Like this, you know, so he's surfing, talking to the people, doing this, and you see the detective and the captain of the police force in the car talking like this. Just like many people like you, please stay here. I want you to stay. Giving her speech like that. So Lucifer shows up and like he's like, I know you were trying to leave me like that, dude, and I'm not gonna allow you to leave me like this. Early on in the episode, he talked to the Mendez, and Mendez told him what was up with the captain. Okay, but back to this point. The freaking captain of the police force, A.K. Canyon, and he's like, okay, I need to talk to Lucifer 101. Look at this. Let's go away. And the detective's like, fine. You want to ask him to help me? Like this. So she's still PO about the whole thing, but get the fuck over it, bitch. Him and freaking Kane has a serious talk, and Lucifer really realized, like, you know what? It's not your fault. I have my rings back. I took my demon face. It really is my fault, because he planned the whole thing on it. He screwed both of us over, kind of. So like. The guy's like this, shh, do your thing to me, like, if you find the truth. So he grabs him like this, and like he allows Lucifer like this, and Lucifer just is like jet eye treat, and the guy's like, I just want to die. Like, I've been around for centuries. I saw my kids, Jordan Ash, like this. I saw all the people I love. I can't do this anymore. I just want to die. So Lucifer realized that, and he's like, okay, you know, I even tried to kill myself. But with the one girl, it made the devil bleed like this. I had a plan, but you know, having you go away from the thing, and it didn't work. And that was the last hope. So the detective's ex-husband's getting like about to get beat up by the surfers, and then like later on, he told their friends, and it wasn't them. He looked at them. They did a ceremony to say goodbye to their friends. The guy died. They all threw roses in the water and put the surfers in a big circle. It was pretty cool. Well, it turns out they found out, like, because the surfers like this, we didn't kill him. This is not a private beach. This is the fucking rich people saying this is a private beach all the time, like complaining about this. And they found out it was a lady like that. The lady was the person living on the beach, and she was sick and tired of surfers putting garbage and filth around. And she's like, yeah, I killed his ass to make a sign saying basically, get the fuck out of here, to scare people off like that. And he's like, oh, it was nothing personal. You're just basically making a note like this. You know, oh, it was okay. This was like fine. Like, he's thinking down, he's like, my father really used me to fuck the other guy over. So it cuts off to this like manner eating dinner with freaking like Shrink, and having a good time eating some food. And he's like, you gave me freaking the clap. Like that, and she's like, why do you think it was me? Well, you slept with the biggest whore on the planet, my brother, like this. And then the doctor texts him, and he's like, oh, I don't have to come in here, my bad, it was a joke. And this fight was for nothing, my bad. And she's like, I wish we shouldn't be together like this. I'm betraying my friend, and I really like you, you're very beautiful. They stopped making out. That crazy bitch Maze followed them and was watching them making out, and it had an actor hand hit the thing like this. Made evil face. End scene. We're thinking the detective and like Lucifer work out their issues. They're cool now. The last scene's basically thinking the Kane, the captain of the police force, about to drive off into the new station. And then he's like, hey, I realize my father fucked me over and fucked you over like this. He uses me to basically screw you over like this. Hey, I'm gonna do my best to try to help you die like this, to fuck him over, you know? And like this, you screwed with the God, but you never made a deal with the devil. Let's help each other out. And he's like, okay, I tried anything, I will give this a try, fuck it. I will stay. And they shook hands, and they were all cool, and they started their friendship kind of like this. What do you think, thinking of the episode? And do you truly think it was God that took Lucifer's double face away? You know? Do you think it was someone else who did it? An ancient being or something? Or you think that somehow it was still fucking Cain fucking him over like this. So I think it was still. I think it was an angel that did that to him. You know, I don't think it was Cain. Honestly, I think it was an angel, one of Lucifer's brothers, I guess. But subscribe to me, comment, and you have a blessing day. And I'll see you next week for Lucifer episode 13. Keep it real on the Pelton channel.